Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having an absolute magical day. Thank you so much for taking the time to support the channel. Honestly, I really do appreciate it. We're playing standard best of one within the diamond rank today. Jund Midrange is the flavor. That's red, black, and green. We have planeswalkers, we have removal, and we have high value creatures as well. We're going to break down the deck list for you within the video, talking about the strategies, the synergies, and showcasing this within our gameplay footage. Wrapping up, of course, with our final thoughts and pack opening. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help. But until then, let's take a look at the deck. Jund Midrange, fantastic build. We ramp, we remove, and we smash as well, right? So I guess the first thing to talk about here is the Black Market Tycoon. Really what I was building the deck around to begin with. For 2 mana, it's a 2/2, and at the beginning of your upkeep, the Tycoon will deal 2 damage to you for each treasure that you control. We can also tap it to create a treasure token, right? So this is really nice because we can make those treasures every turn. We don't really want to stack those treasures because that will deal damage to us. Keep this in mind. However, we can, mitigate that through some life gain of our own. But in a Boros-based meta, you need to be very careful about how much damage you're willing to do to yourself. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this Black Market Tycoon is going to propel us into, these 5 drops, this 7 drop a little bit earlier on than we typically would. We also have treasure ramp through Fable of the Mirrorbreaker. That 2/2 goblin is going to create a treasure whenever it attacks, which is quite nice. Again, just keep in mind that you don't want to deal too much damage to yourself with the Tycoon. But if it means ramping ahead of your opponent, getting that Loath out ahead of time, getting that Titan out early, it's going to be worth while. Of course, we do have some life gain, like I mentioned. The Meat Hook is going to gain us life. We have Sorin, which can make the 2/3 vampire to gain us some life. And then, of course, Titan of Industry can gain us life here as well. So, it's not all bad news. And, of course, a good deck has both removal and draw in balance. So, with lots of removal in the deck, Voltaic Surge, Flunk, Blood Tithe Harvester is also removal. That Meat Hook is removal. Charms for removal. Unleash the Infernal removal. Right, Holy Toledos, and even, quasi removal through the Titan's ETB trigger here as well. We have sustainability through the Bank Buster, right, helping us draw cards. Quasi value here through Valky, through the grabbing of their creature, but a ton of, card advantage value through Tybalt, right? That +2 and the -8 are absolutely ridiculous. Even the -3 is really good, right? Because you do retain access to that card that you just exiled. More value generation through the Riveteer's Charm, exiling the top 3 cards of your library, playing them to the end of your next end step, which is really cool. Not really drawing, but creating value through the Esika's Chariot. Sorin is going to draw us cards through the +1. Loath can draw us cards through the 0 loyalty ability, which is really nice there as well, right? So a ton of ways to draw cards in the build and a ton of removal to draw within the deck, which is quite nice. And then, going above and beyond with things like Ren 7, Loath, Titan, Sorin. All of these high value creatures and planeswalkers create tokens, which can be copied with Esika's Chariot, right? This is very nice. The Chariot can also copy treasures. It can copy blood tokens. However, less prevalent, still an option. The Harvester minusing as a form of removal too, equal to twice the number of blood tokens we have. That's quite acceptable for us. The Fable transforming into Kiki, now copying things for us like the Titan of Industry, right? That's going to get the job done in quite a hurry. We can also copy the Harvester for that sacrifice ability, which is quite nice as well. And, if you get that down, you can basically remove anything until the end of time. The Tree Folk, that's really nice. We're copying that with the Chariot, as previously mentioned, drawing cards here, and even potentially returning our graveyard to our hand if you want. Loath making the spiders, which is really nice in front of the Meat Hook, because that's going to deal damage, that's going to gain us life, and help us outgrind our opponents, right? We don't want these matches to be very quick. We want them to be slow, grindy, and just maintain control the entire time, and outvalue your opponent, right? And it should not be hard. Inferno, 7 damage, creature or planeswalker. Excess damage can destroy equal or less mana value, enchantment, or artifact, which is ridiculous. That's so good. That's like an easy 2-for-1 here, right? So, just taking a ton of value within the deck. The Proving Ground can be cycled. We also have the Hive to exile, Mire to bring something back, Den, for applied pressure. the Crucible of Defiance. I like this mostly to defend our planeswalkers, all sneakily like. Who Endures, as artifact enchantment land removal, which is quite nice, and then Lair to smash in late game with all of the mana that we've accumulated throughout the longer matches, right? That is the deck I hope you enjoy. We're slaying it. I'm really, really liking this deck. There's not many matches that we're losing right now. Sorry, Boros, but you're gonna need to adapt. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, we're gonna open up this pack after the gameplay footage. Okay. Everybody settle down. We're here. Nothing to worry about. 2 lands in hand. Some Removal. Some Rimp. Oh, and a fan. Hello, good game. My pleasure. True joyous occasion. We go with the Tycoon for the ramp, right? Maybe pick up a land, sneak Sorin in. Or sneak the Chariot in. Could go either way. Or we just dunk on that. So it's only -1 right now, right? 7 minus the number of cards. They have 6. I think we go with Chariot. And then we've got a fairly decent wall in front of them. Maybe they fold out their hand and this flunk becomes more relevant. Nope. Good cards. Goodcards.ca. You think they go for it? That would be suspect. How do you not, though? The Black Market Tycoon getting down and getting dirty, really helping us out in our time of need. Copy of Vampire, right? And if they want to trade, that's cool with me. Gain 1 life, draw a card. It's a flyer as well to block our Vampiros. And they're going to push up the Overseer as well. I like this move here, right? It does get in the way quite drastically. They've got 6 cards in hand still. The highest mana. This is a 3-drop. Interesting. Guess we just get after it. It is their Overseer that gets sacked. We'll tap the kitties. Whoops. To combat. It's a good hit. Bingo Bango Bongo down to 9. And take the draw. Look for a land. Tempted just to kind of pull the Vampire here, but now we have access to an instant speed flunk if we want. And I'll do it when the Luminarchs charge or just before. Well, I guess depending what they do here. I would love to sign that Black Market as a Tycoon before I do it. This is good too. I'm going to do it here. Dunk on that binder, so our attack lanes remain open in the air. think Valky's a good decision here to take for them. And it would appear, well, maybe not. We could chump block this. Or 5 mana. We're just so light on those lands. Good game. Just really high value here for us. That's nice. Our opponent goes first. We love the hand. Right? There's a nice little 3-drop here. Cute little 4-drop as well. And yeah, we can see where we go from there. Bridge, intapped, layer on 2, Glade on 3. Okay, I like that. It's kind of similar to what I'm trying to do. Oh, well, I guess these both are tapped. We can cycle that later, maybe. I don't know. Can't cycle the layer. The layer's always tapped no matter what. This has like another play mode potentially later, so. Oh, interesting. Oh, Gary recursion. Sultai recursion. Interesting. It's not really a threat. Unless it's milling all these lines that they pull back. Let's see if they have a yogurt in their hand or not. Just keep it simple. Why not? And they could remove it, potentially. We'll see. Just bounce it back. All right. We haven't removed any tokens from it, so, you know, actually it's not that bad of a move. They're down to 1 card, though. They do have a couple draw engines here, though, for sure. Milling a Bank Buster's not great. It's one of their draw engines. Hitting us as well. We could exile their graveyard. I think that's, like, pretty tasty, isn't it? Yep. I have no problem with this. Taking it right now and see what those 2 cards are in their hand before we do anything else, right? Maybe they should have kept that Fading Hope to bounce it back. Okay. Interesting. They probably have interaction here. Yeah. Endures. We should grab another land. Oh, it's untapped. Maybe some basic for us. We have another chariot, though. It's okay. No red to exile their grave here. Which I do think is the appropriate use of this charm right now. Especially as they continue to fill it. And we just want to make sure we don't wait too long, right? We can find a meat hook and remedy most of this. Discarding again, just more lands. Seven lands, potentially. Chariot is a go. Looking for counter magic. Okay. We just decline. I mean, we'd have to pay 4, which we cannot. Do we take this grave right now? Not yet. Hold on. We'll just swing for 4. Fading Hope on the 2/2. They just take the 4 damage. They're gonna Who Endures something. Again, wow. Okay. I mean, the land isn't the worst. Need to dunk on this Celestis though, right? We have to exile their grave and then also deal with that Celestis. They're really going for it. March to the grave, land out. Crew and hit for 4. Decent. We let it through. Okay. We get hit for 2. And then we lose 3 life or something. 2 life, I think. Interesting. They may have counter magic here. Feel like they do. Let's take the graveyard. I think they've got counter magic here, though, which is too bad for us. Oh, we get it. It's actually not that bad. Interesting. So now they're basically restarting, putting those lands to the grave. Right as they play the Overslime. Good timing, HGG. We're not out of this by any means yet. Of course you do. And do another bank buster, please. Yes, 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 yes. We will double block. Or single block. Frickin' meat hook is annoying. See what we got. Interesting. We could still block the land, potentially. Some good cards. All we need is a Titan off the top. We're down to 41. They're down to 32. They are drawing. It's a good game, though. Let's see how it unfolds in the second half. Oh, wow. That's literally fantastic. That's so good. It could not be better. It's hard. It would be hard to beat that. Good move. Should have exiled our own grave. Oh my gosh, that cracks me up. Mm, this is a mistake. They realized right at the end. They're like, oh wait, they've got a blocker. Plus, they can see the surge. Let's see what we got. Good game. They know what's about to unfold. Brutal. That was like a fantastic match, but the fact that Kiki's here and we can just copy the harvester and remove everything, remove everything, remove everything. It's this card is busted, right? Let's be honest. We have the draw engine as well. But, I mean, we're at 9 life. They have the meat hook. Interesting. Going first with a lot of land, but there's some good cards here too, right? Like all super acceptable. Removal, draw, kind of like a little bit of both, I guess. Community asks if I've played Magic Spell Slingers yet. I don't think I have. That's an older game, is it not? I'm surprised those servers are still up. I thought it had come and gone. I don't know, Doogie. I've had too much coffee. I've got the burps. The burps. Let's bust her out, right? Just like a good draw engine. Make sure we hit our land drops. Make sure we find the appropriate removal. It's an Izzet deck, so we're in trouble no matter what. But, well, hey, we'll do our best, right? Why not play another? Just why not, dude? We retain our access to removal. Sacrifice the draw that we had, though. Whatever. Have a fourth land. We will need a few more sources of Degrin. We'll get there, though. Let's pass over. I'm going to take the draw. I would love to play this as a Planeswalker. Are they playing like a treasure combo? With Goldspan, most likely? Land for counter magic, of course. We'll take the draw here. Thank you. Already really replacing itself, which is nice. Ooh, interesting. We take their Goldspan, but then they're just gonna fry it, get it back, right? I just want to see what's going on. Let me just see what you're doing, right? That's worth more than anything. It's worth a counter for sure. To retain that information from your opponent is good though. Just didactic their hands, just like you can't see anything. It's a bunch of black stripes all in the art. You know, we get fried here. I think we still get to look at their hand though, right? It's on the stack. We just don't get to keep it. Interesting. Okay. We played a land this turn. We not? Yeah. So Hinati with Indestructible for 1 on 5 for them. Keep this in mind. Flunk can get through the Indestructible though, potentially. One, two, three, four, five. We can just meat hook it, right? As long as there's not a counterspell. The stance isn't gonna save it. So it's just they have one card that we don't see that could protect it, which is good odds. Odds are forever in our favor. It's a good start to the game. Me too. Get cheat hooked. It's still a great card, right? Dragon's Flame. I mean, this is great removal. We have the hook out though, so we're gonna grab a little lifty. Sorry, remove a little lifty. I always get that backwards. Like most things in life. And turn. Hopefully they don't top deck another Hinati. We do have 4 damage, but they've got the stints. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do have Latitan, which I would prefer to have the stance out of their hand when I play, right? Good value for them here through the expressive. I would have to assume there's some opus here too, right? We're going to have to be very careful about that. Oh, yeah? Okay. Deal 1 more damage through the hook. I should have done this first. Because if they do let it through, they still get the treasure. They let it go. Interesting. My bad. Free treasure for them. There it is. We have -7. Sorry, -4. No, I think I'll be keeping these. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'll take a draw here. Land. Nice, dude. And then we will crew here. Since they're tapped on that stance, we'll smash for 4. End our turn. That's not too shabby. Titan can kill Kiki. Hi. Hi. Titan kills Kiki and grabs a shield counter, I guess. Yarp. Oh, another Kiki. Decent, dude. It's really good. It's very good. Oh, that's really good too, though. They're tapped out. Oh my gosh. So we grab a shield. Beautiful. And then we're slamming Goldilocks by sacking the blood token. Also beautiful. Oh, but they Valor Stance it here. Forgot that we made a treasure. That is annoying. That doesn't help in an alchemy. But we do pull their stance out, which is good. And now they can't attack. And I do. Oh. Group 3. Life is hard. We get our hit in down to 10. We've got that Titan to block Goldilocks, to block Hinata, unless they are tapping it with a Magma Opus. Magma Opus taps a Titan, kills Kiki. That's what they need. Because if Kiki survives and we copy the Titan, ouch. That's going to really hurt, right? We have some draws still through the Bank Buster. They have good chances of finding what they need here. Getting rid of the stance is quite nice because, our Titan has a good chance of surviving now. More draw through the Buster, also through Soren. 42 cards still to go. They're at 38, so, fairly similar tempo through our decks. They toss another stance because of that shield. Wow. For the draw, looking for Opus. Stance doesn't kill Kiki. They need to remove Kiki right now, dude. Here's a Goldiloo. I mean, it's not bad. It's not going to get the job done, though. Interesting. Wow. Soren out. They have a hope, and they're going to hope the Titan. Right? That's their goal. Right? We're going to target the Titan, and that's when they hope it. Which is brutal. We don't want that. Take our draw. End our turn. We'll do it on their end step. If there's nothing. Two cards in hand. We can respond with Kiki. Land out one card. Our turn. Here goes nothing. Oh, it lands, dude. It lands, dude. It lands, dude, which means it's going to land again on our turn, which means we're going to have 3 of them attacking for a lethal. Woo! Fantastic match. Jun getting it done. Keeping 7. Kind of like the aggro side of this hand. Red, black, green. We need double black. At some point, we need also triple green. But that's not until later, and we can probably fill the void with a treasure. Getting the harvester out when we play one behind it's really good because it's double blood token. So this is 2, and we play this one, it'll actually be worth 4. Oh, Doomscar? Are you serious, dude? Doomscar? Or is it like a Starnheim Unleashed? Let's hit for 3 and find out. I mean, even now's a good time to drop it. A little early, but it's not the worst, right? Now that we have that dealt with, we can continue. Probably no creature. Really need to find some land, so we do 2 of them. We still don't get it. Looking for land. I mean, if we don't find it really with 2 Kikis, when will we find it? Really? Wow. Cool, dude. We've drawn so many cards. We'll get there, though. We'll get there. I have faith. I'm going to play Sorin, and then I'm going to plus Sorin. Just for the draw, because I suspect that's another Doomscar. We get the land, which is literally the best thing we could have pulled here. It's good to see. Play Chariot next turn, right in 7 the turn after. I mean, they have to remove this field state. You can't just let the reflection sit there. So the Doomscar gets played. They're down to 5 in hand. We can most likely suspect Meatooks. Oh, interesting. Vanishing Verse on Sorin. And a Doom? Nice, bro. Okay. We do pull 2 cards out of their hand instead of just the 1. Suppose it would have been 2 regardless, but this is quite alright. This Ren can hit free and clear. That's going to be a good time with the Chariot. Of course, we do have the draw through the Charm and the Buster here as well. Hmm. Okay, I mean, well, that's really good, right? 3 field wipes. Deadly. Let's see if we can make the most out of it. They may still have another Vanishing Verse. March for 0. We have already crewed, though, so we'll take our hit. Nothing to copy other than the blood token. Still a little bit of value. I was kind of expecting a, oh! Hmm. They do take the Chariot, to my delight. But it was the only, like, it could have attacked the Kaya next turn, right? Let's just take it. Throw some lands, I guess. Oh, wow. Throw Bankbuster out. We will lose Ren. It's not great, but whatever. Wish we had a Voltaic Surge in hand to take care of this hive, but it is what it is. At least we have a draw engine to continue. And we can bring that back with our Mire, of course, right? Because I think the exile here happens on stack before the death of it, right? So she will remain in the graveyard. They could take Valky. They take Loth instead. That's good play. We're just going to smash. Yeah. Probably blood away this pathway to the point where they need to think about blocking. We're at 20, they're at 10. You know, it's quite a difference. So they're going to grab Mascot Exhibition. What else do you take? At this point in the game, Artifact Enchantment Removal. Take the Buster away from us, maybe. But that's in green. They don't have access to that. They could exile it for 5 or 3. The 3 variant making us... Oh, they're going to scry 2 and draw. Interesting. Not a bad play. We're retaining 2 mana, looking for a Vanishing Verse, I assume. Could run Farewell. Something to think about. Maybe we should get these Bank Busters drawing so we don't lose that value later. Salam, let's see what we get. We can do that, of course, one more time. It's actually a good land. We kill it. It opens up our attack lanes. Be a Vanishing Verse. Could also be a March. Let's do the Chariot. And we'll draw with the Bank Buster. I'm sure this gets removed, though. I can literally smell Vanishing Verse from here. Right, attack with the Chariot, and we'll draw with the Buster. If not, we can grab a Planeswalker back with the Mire. Also, we have the Den for additional damage. Copy the kitty. Beautiful. Damage. 6 available mana. Let's draw. We still retain 4 for the Mire. And turn, keep this in hand. Lethal already in the field. So there's no need to play a creature that just gets Doomscarred or Meat Hooked, right? Oops, I guess. I don't know. The dragon's upset. We take Valky. Beautiful. The ultimate card advantage. I guess they could block this. We'll copy one that's tapped, right? Oh, they exile it. Interesting. Vanishing Verse does not hit Tibalt. It's a good play. Having another Buster at the ready is pretty cool. If things do go sideways. They have 4 cards in hand still with the Hive at the ready. We have blockers here as well for ourselves. 2 creature lands also. You know, that Hive and Den. Tibalt, you know, what a fantastic card. Very hard to beat. Good card. And what we happen to grab is very good as well. The sad thing about this Mire is we can't channel it from exile, but, you know, it's still a good land for us, coming in untapped. That Bankbuster, on the other hand, that's going to be good all the way around. The Lilovskis, okay. So all but 2 mana, 3 cards in hand. So we just Meat Hook for 1 and smash for lethal. Meat Hook for 2, attack with a land. We're actually 1 shy. If I played a land this turn? I don't think so. This land will help us. Meat Hook Wars. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Whoops. I guess we didn't even need the land. Math is hard. I guess the verse could hit the den. Or no, this is colorless to the verse, is it not? Or is it red? I think it's colorless because it's a land. Like, it doesn't have a mana symbol on it, so they hit it with the march instead to gain life. Discarding a professor. Oh. Pretty good. Artifact or creature, not planeswalker, so we do have to hit Loath. Grab some more cards. Beautiful. Some more value being generated here. They take a draw. Down to 10. 2 cards in hand. Can they beat Tybalt? Big march. You know what I mean? Like a super fat march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, okay, it's a land. Attack instead. These cards are in exile already. So they're not being taken from a graveyard. However, they could take a planeswalker here, I believe. There's a Ren and 7 they decide to sniggle. Our turn. Cool, cool, cool. Everything checks out. Interesting. Some more value. This is crazy value. Like, at a certain point, you know what I mean? Field of Ruin is fantastic. This is also fantastic. Let's kill Loath. Why not, right? We get to kill also the Meat Hook here, by extension. We can play Bankbuster. 1, 2, 3. We're going to leave this here. That's over. In step, we have a Charm. We also have removal throughout their turn. I guess the Charm is also removal, but I want to use it to draw. All right, we're down to 1 card in our hand, so we should go for that. We could Tibble Ultimate next turn as well. And they've got a very tasty graveyard we could get our hands on. We'll see. I mean, most likely they hit it with the Hive to mitigate it here as well, but we're going to have to really work hard to get through it because we have both the field to kill one Hive and the Surge to kill the other. So, you know, fairly protected there. So I think Tybalt's safe from the Hives. Just a Meat Hook in play. It's helpful. You know, it's not a bad card. We draw. We draw. Well, right. We land. We charm. We could have also surged, but that doesn't, it only puts it to 1 then. I want to kill it. Oh, why not? I don't want to kill my Tybalt. So greedy, dude. Play their Soren. Make a blocker, why not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we keep that land open past turn. Playing more defensively now, rather than attacking with these Bankbusters. This is okay. Those don't have anything to worry about. All right, we'll draw. Draw again. We're at 19 cards. We should make a move. Oh, I guess we should make a move. Our turn. Land in play. It's just too much. We could have meat hooked, I guess, and then attacked with the land. I mean, it's a 2-for-1. Just take it. Vanishing Verse on the hook. Okay. Surprised they don't hit Sorin with that. Sell all graves. Add just so much mana. Looking for Kaya. I guess. We don't really need to draw. I can sit there. Let's end turn. I think we've got this. I mean, what cards do we play? There's so many things here. Like it's literally all here. That's pretty good, right? I don't know how they're going to survive for 16 turns though. Like, good on them for thinking they can try and even trying and doing it relatively successfully. It's just not going to happen. Welcome back. Hello. I guess Tibble can stay there. Hello, Loth. You're so freaking cute. I make some spiders. Yeah. Need more hands to hold all these cards. Yeah, we're going to stop drawing. Okay. They -3 here. Good luck on your pull. That's a really nice top deck. Like, this is probably the best one they could have got. Let's see what they get. We're going to surge it. Sure. I mean, they take the Harvester. right? If we have one. I can't even tell. There's too many cards here. I don't even know. Kiki's a good card, right? Yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry, did I get you? So Tybalt literally blew up this whole game. You've seen the value it provided. It's like an ungodly amount. We'll just smash. Good game. Settle the wreckage somehow? No! Just smash the space bar, dude. I mean, there's so many different things we can do here. It's ungodly. Quite literally. We're down to 14 cards. They're at 28. You know, there's the chariot. There's just another meat hook. It's pretty gross. I'm gonna kill us so they don't gain life. Right? And then there's no life gain there for them. Because they were about to gain 8 life. No, 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 no life gain for you, my friend. It was a really good game. Desolation Angel. Good match. Looking forward to our next. All right. What did you think of the deck? Let me know in the comments below. Can we pull a meat hook? We used it in the deck for good luck. Have I mentioned that these packs are getting harder and harder to get into? I don't have nimble child hands anymore, Wizards. Like, you know, I got these old man fat thumbs. And it ain't working. Ooh. Get your little kitty recursion on. Perfect for bringing back a 3-drop rat that we all hate. We all love these full art lands. Oh, whoa. That basically pays for the pack, which is ridiculous. So that is a keeper. Full art alternative land. Mountain. Zombie. 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 Instant speed. Electric revelation. Those are all right. I mean, this is all limited garbage, though. The Broodweaver. Okay, so this is a commander card I've not seen. Interesting. The Autumn Sovereign for 4, a 0/4 with Coven. At the beginning of combat on your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on up to 1 target creature you control. Uh-oh. Come on, Cannon. And if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, draw a card. Interesting. A 0/4, though. Very interesting. So that's Keeper. I'm sure it's only worth $1 or something, but still very cool. Hauler. Ooh, Tolvar, Dire Overlord. This is not a super prevalent card right now, but I think that it's a good card, you know. And a Snarling Wolf is decent as well. Kind of goes with it. Good card. It's seen a lot of play early on in its release with Incredible Aggro, but it's really died off. We'll see if it comes back around. Of course, the Midnight Scourge on the back as the Nightbound side. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an absolute magical day. I appreciate your time and attention. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on your way out. You gotta appease those YouTube algorithm gods. They will punish me if we do not generate enough faith. Have an absolute magical day. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon in the next. Take care. Peace.